right, everyone. Thank you for attending tonight. My name is Wade Pierce, and I'm coming to you from warm and rather humid Playa del Carmen back home in Mexico. Excited to be here and excited to share with you tonight what you're about to learn, which is some very exciting stuff. So whoever invited you here, you'll probably be thanking them in a short amount of time. I won't be taking up a lot of your time. It moves rather quick. And we're going to be talking about something very unique to any small business owner or entrepreneur or promoter in any level. The item is called Asirvia Go. This is a little beacon, a broadcast beacon, inside a platform that we have recently released that will change the way small businesses and entrepreneurs and salespeople and direct sellers alike worldwide will market. Absolutely. Now let's look at the background that supports this industry and why does Asirvia Go matter and why do you want it today? What is something every business has to do, whether they like it or not? Every business must promote, but costs make it difficult for small businesses to compete. They try radio ads, magazines, online marketing, TV spots, print media, everything under the sun to find a way to promote the business. The bottom line is we must promote. This is not an option. This isn't something that would be nice. We have to do it or we go out of business. Now, what if there was a superior and less costly way to promote your business or brand, opportunity, product, or service to thousands and thousands of people directly to their smartphones? This sentence is really at the heart of this entire presentation. The phone is beyond dispute as having penetrated our lives at one of the deepest degrees of any technology in modern life. It is ubiquitous. It is part of our day. Most of us here on this phone probably have our phone within 3 feet of us right now. Mine's sadly within a foot. But it is what it is. For better or for worse, it's a part of our lives. We consume more content via our phones than any other device in life now, including TV, radio, laptops, any other device. 7 times more. So why does that matter? It matters as a business person, if you are not targeting people for your promotions where they live, which is on their smartphones, you are leaving copious amounts of money on the table. That can't even be argued. That's where people live. If you're not targeting them there, then you're preying on all the other forms, which are actually dinosaurs, as you're going to come to learn. Stats show that people want this. So if you're one of the business people who might have thought, well, I don't want to bother people, or you're going to change your tune by the end of this short presentation. Welcome to proximity marketing. Proximity marketing brings leads to you, and major retailers and other outlets are using this with tremendous financial gain. McDonald's, Urban Outfitters, Kenneth Cole, Nordstrom, Macy's, huge chains are rolling them out, not because it doesn't make money, but because it does. But they have high-end systems, and each store has its own center and own base station, and they're usually app-based. Ours is not, and I'll show you what that means and why that does matter to conversions in a huge way, especially for small businesses. So huge businesses are doing it, but the problem is most small businesses couldn't afford it for obvious reasons. The ROI would not be useful if a whole system costed, $2,800 to set up, plus fees every month. Until now, things had not changed, and they are absolutely going to now for all business owners, mainly small business owners. Welcome to the Asirvia Go. It is a new platform, a new beacon technology that allows you to broadcast a message to any Android phone that is within 100 yards of the unit, enabled, which is more than 50% of all phones, standard. Mine's on all the time. Most people use it for headphones. They Bluetooth many things.
Get in here now. Get in here.
Still someone else. Just give me 1 second. Thank you. So it allows you to broadcast a 40-character message to any Android device within 100 yards of the Go unit, as long as they have Bluetooth enabled. And people are directed to any website you choose to promote anything, any offer, sale, business opportunity, event, brand, or service. Brilliant idea. And this can be done anywhere, anytime, 24/7, with tons of options, which you're about to explore. It's small, compact, battery operated with a battery that lasts up to 2 years, between 18 months and 2 years. It has an on and off button, and when the battery dies, you just change it. It's one of the standards kind of watch-sized batteries, the flat little kind of dime-sized ones. You just take off the back and put a new battery in, so the thing will last for years just throwing a new battery. So you can promote whatever you want, whenever you want, and equally as important, wherever you want. Now, Android, let's take a look at the operating system that we focus on, which is Android, not iPhone. Android is the dominant operating system in global phone use by far. It is 85% of global smartphone market share. And if you look at the line green on this slide, this is by a company called Statista. That's all they do is statistics. So these numbers aren't fudged. This is actual reality. You can see that Android dominates global phone use. Apple is the dark blue. Since their inception, their market share has remained relatively unchanged, and now it just continues to diminish for many reasons. One is cost. Others is there are numerous manufacturers of every other phone. So what operating system do they run on? Android, of course. And by the end of this year, that's going to rise to about 90% market share. So if you're a small business owner, it behooves you to take advantage of the inordinate amount of Android phone users around you in your area and around the world. Change the message anytime you want and test multiple offers at the same time. I want to talk about this because this is where this particular technology is an absolute breakthrough for a small business person. If I could have multiple beacons broadcasting my 40-character message or so, hitting certain offers I want to promote to perhaps a series of different offers. I might have one message and I want to send that one message to 4, 5, 6 different offers to find out which offer converts better. I might want to switch that and say, well, what if I want to change the messages and drive them to one offer and find out which message actually sells better? So you can see there's the opportunity to split test is intrinsic to this entire platform. You can't do that with print media. Small business people have never had the benefit of being able to split test like this for pennies. And then when you see how inexpensive this is, you'll understand that every single business owner can and will afford it and will want it as a part of their marketing arsenal. So proximity marketing is on the rise. According to Jaywire, another statistics company and a marketing company, the facts are clear as it relates to the value of proximity marketing. 53%, so over half, of all consumers are willing to share their current location to receive more relevant advertising. We'll look at the second one. 57% are more likely to engage with location-based advertising. This is critical. They're saying, I want it. So this notion that people will be bothering people is not real. It's actually not based on statistics. The market says they want this kind of advertising. This is more relevant to their experience when they're near or in proximity to an offer they're interested in. If I'm going out for lunch, I don't sit at the TV and see an offer for lunch and then get in my car and go down and get it if I'm watching TV. But if I'm right near a restaurant and I see an offer and I'm hungry, I'm far more likely to engage. That's why proximity marketing works. And that's just one example. There's literally hundreds of examples of its use. Now, 62% of consumers will share the deals with friends. Now, if you're a small business owner and you are not leveraging this kind of technology, it's saying that I don't care about the viral nature of my offer. In other words, I could have an offer that's really cool. Friends will actually share it. That costs you nothing. That costs you zero. And I'm going to show you our platform. We have we have a basic plan and a plus plan. And the plus plan allows you to literally create deals, not just drive them to a website. You can create a deal that someone can save to their phone and share via text or email, and ultimately, shortly, to share via Facebook and social media channels. We're talking a completely different revolution in the way small businesses market. You could not have done this before. We're the only ones that do it. That's first. But it is viral in nature and is capitalizing on current trends, which is social media and the smartphone. 63% of consumers feel a coupon is the most valuable form of mobile marketing. Targeted offers based on proximity leads to higher conversion rates. Now let's take a look at some industries. This is by no means exhaustive, but I want to walk through a few of the businesses that can absolutely use this like right now. Salons, hair salons, nail salons. I could run numerous promotions while I'm actually in my salon. Maybe all my booths are filled and all my employees are busy working with people, and there's people sitting around waiting. What do you think they're doing when they're waiting? They're looking at their phone. Were people waiting for haircuts? People are standing in lineups. They're staring at their phones. They're on a bus. They're staring at their phones. So you literally could have one on your person and you're on a bus or you're traveling on a plane. Anywhere, anytime you are promoting. It's brilliant. Now restaurants, this is perfect for this product. I could have, for example, a series of offers. For example, 7 o'clock to 10 o'clock is breakfast. and from 11 to 1 is lunch, and say 2 to 4 is maybe happy hour, and then 5 to 7 is dinner, and then I may have an evening event. I could literally, on our plus plan, not our basic plan, I could program messages in, the deal or the offer, save it, and put it on a timer and literally schedule the rotation of all those offers on an automated basis. Now, how cool is that? This is cutting edge stuff. This is letting a marketer take their hands out of having to deal with the minutia and change messages all the time. Do it once, let it run for a week, and set timers on it, and they automatically go live as soon as that timer changes. Brilliant idea. And that doesn't have to be only restaurants. You could do that with any business. You could rotate offers. Real estate agents, of course. Real estate agents could use these beacons everywhere. 1, to get more listings. 2, to promote each listing. 3, to put in a lockbox in the house, so it's radiating, broadcasting a signal out when people are driving by and seeing a for sale sign. They could have a little mention right on the for sale sign. Hey, do you have an Android phone? Check it now. Someone does, and they see a little notification. They go check it out, and there's a video walkthrough of the inside of the house. That's just smart marketing. The real estate agent wouldn't even know the person was in front of the house, but now they're actually helping sell the property. Now, there are numerous ways to use it. Massage, network marketers, well, that is obvious. If someone's a network marketer and sees this, if anyone's asking questions, I won't be able to respond live because it's distracting. So network marketers will absolutely be able to use this in every possible way to generate leads, and it deals with one of the key issues in network marketing, which is attrition, which comes from the fact that people don't know how to get leads. This literally addresses the number one issue. So insurance agents, chiropractors, clothing stores, trade shows, events, sporting events in the park, coffee shops, food trucks, tour operators, caterers, wedding planners, event planners, tradespeople, any small business owner, literally, marketing companies, salespeople, museums. I mean, you could have one of these beacons near each piece of art, and it brags and maybe explains what the artist's background is and the style of painting and what the painting was all about. I mean, that's just pretty cool stuff. There's so many applications for this that we're literally just learning them as we go because people are getting more creative. As soon as people own a few of these, they start getting creative. And with this deal option, which means our platform and the Plus plan allows you to create a deal that can go viral, it's a completely different level of proximity marketing that no one else in the world has because we have patent pending technology on it and are first. So here's an example of someone who had 3 beacons with one offer with several different messages driving to one offer. They had an extra 2,400 clicks to their offer in the 3 weeks that they ran it. This was up to a 3-week point. This company continues to do the marketing they are always doing, but they're doing this as an adjunct in addition to what they're already doing. So that's a lot of views on an offer that they did not have. This is someone who was a real estate agent, had 27 new views in that 8 hours. Pretty interesting, pretty useful. Never know who's going to buy a home. Now let's take a look at the services and the differences, and I'll show you the price and you'll be pleasantly surprised. Go Services Features list, you'll see the Go Basic and then the Go Plus. The Basic and the Plus both have about 6 things. 40-character message, give or take 1 or 2 characters. Clickable link, no limitation on URL type. In other words, it does not have to be a secure URL. It can be any www or any HTTP address. If that means nothing to you, it doesn't matter, you can ignore it. For those who do understand it, it's HTTPS just would mean a secure server, which is not necessary anymore. It previously was. Go units are provisioned by the users. What that means is you just enter a message and save it, and as the next bullet says, messages and links are active immediately. So once it's shipped to you and it shows up, you go into a website backend, an easy-to-use web service, which is the next bullet, and you just enter your message and press save, and it's live, literally in seconds. Real-time tracker of the go hit. So each unit, this is a new feature, every individual unit, so when you buy multiple, will track each one based on the number they have. So each one will report on its results. So for example, let's say I was doing different locations. I literally can say, wow, at this location, I look at all the traffic to this particular unit. Or I could say, this particular beacon with this message really got a lot of hits, or this offer got a lot of hits. Bottom line is, like I was saying earlier, you can split test and find out what actually works and not just stabbing in the dark. That's another reason why this is such a critical piece of marketing technology for small business owners, because they can track and prove what works, not hope. and wonder, like a flyer or print media. Now, let's look at the plus services. Use patent pending technology, which is our platform. Easily add viewable graphics and photos, which we provide, or you can use your own, as many companies do. Create and choose from multiple deals and offers. So most companies will have their own. So you can literally insert multiple offers at the same time and rotate them. So you don't have to just have one. You can set up 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in advance and have multiple messages pre-programmed. And put deals and offers on a timer, like I mentioned earlier. I mean, this is breakthrough. This is so unique for a small business owner to have this technology at their arsenal just by logging into a back office. They can do this in 2 minutes and immediately got offers live, rotating on an automated system. Deals and offers can be saved and shared on any smartphone, so it does not matter if they're an iPhone, Windows phone, or an Android. It's irrelevant as far as sharing the offer goes, because you can take a deal and you can share it to your wallet, your Android wallet, or your iPhone wallet, and save it forever. And now this is what's really cool. Imagine you're a business owner and you have a product. I don't care what it is. You have some offer. You might want a deal given on that. And you could program that deal and save that deal, and it will change the coupon that's saved. So just imagine I saved your offer. I saw the notification, clicked it open. Wow, this is a cool deal. I don't want it today. I'm just going to save this and say it was 10% off or 15% off, whatever you're selling. If you change the offer, you can change it in about a week later. That coupon I saved and maybe shared is automatically changed for you. Do you understand how cool that is? I mean, that's real time. In other words, I save your deal and you change the deal, I get the updated deal. You're still accessing whomever saved your coupon. And if they're good deals, people will save them. It's a lot like you look at some of these notifications and the way Groupon works. This is a superior method for a small business owner for numerous reasons. One is Groupon, and this is not bashing Groupon. These are just facts. It conditions your customer to only come to your business when there's a 50% off deal. That's the problem with Groupon. It's conditioning people to pay the least, and they won't want to pay your regular price. That's been borne out by many businesses, feedback from using it, and those who stop using it. You want to be in control of the offers and not give so much of it away. Clickable information includes phone and website on the Go Plus. So not just a website link, you can actually have a phone number, and it's really, really cool looking, very simple. So the prices now, what you're going to see is we just launched October 1st officially this brand new platform, and all people that are like back ordered these units in the whole system. We are offering a 50% off pricing right now. And when you buy today, you will get these prices grandfathered. So when the prices go up, which they will, you will never pay more than what you're going to see right here. What you're going to see first is the basic plan. $25 a month only for one. Regular will be $49. You want 3, it'll be $49 a month. You want 8, it'll be $99 a month. You only add $19 per unit for the Go Plus platform. So the ability to create deals, have graphics, add video, make it viral, all those other features, set it on a timer. That's the Plus plan. Now, what many people do is they'll buy 3 units and activate all 3. Some people say, you know what, I want 8 because I want to run multiple campaigns and offers, but I just want to get the Plus plan on maybe 2 or 3 of them. You're welcome to do that. So we did that for numerous reasons, so people aren't obligated to just buy the basic or just buy the Plus. It gives you the flexibility to have both and not have the added bill. So it's much, much more fair. And now to get going, there's a one-time activation of $30 per account, not per unit, per account. So you literally could buy 12 of these, 16, 20, 50, or 100, depending on your business and your needs. There will only be a $30 per account setup fee. You will initially have a 2 months in advance cost, so your first month and last month plus the $30 activation. Then the shipping cost of $10 in USA and Canada and $30 international. The replacement fee is $25 within the first 12 months. So if you had a problem with one of the units, each individual unit would cost $25 to be replaced. If you're a customer beyond a year, they are free for life, no matter what happens to them. You just send them back and they'll give you a replacement one. Now keep in mind, these batteries can be changed, so there's no real stress. You can just change the battery in it when the battery dies, and you could literally have the same Go unit for years because you can just change the battery, which is an inexpensive battery. So hopefully you can see through this presentation an incredibly potent, powerful marketing device for any small business person, any entrepreneur, any network marketer, real estate agent, salesperson. There are so many applications for this. Every business owner can afford it, especially at these prices. So what is next is for you to get back with the person who invited you here and thank them. Yes, I know I'm biased, but you will thank them soon. And get the package that's right for you. And on that note, keep in mind, you can't just buy one and then say, you know what, 2 months later, I want 8, because the upgrade, you'll have to get upgraded at the future prices. And I'm saying that to protect you financially, not to upsell you. And here's why. If you buy 8 and don't use them, you could buy 8 and say, you know what, I've used these for 45 days. I just can't use all 8. Send 5 back, and they'll only charge you for the grandfathered price of 3, which would be the $49, plus whatever Go Plus services you had activated on any beacons. So the bottom line is, if you buy 8 and you send some back, they will honor the grandfathered prices at the lower rate, but not the other way. You can't buy 1 and then buy 8 2 months from now without paying the full rate. So that is the end of the introductory presentation. I wanted to honor your time, and anyone who is invited here strictly to learn about the benefit of this product for their business or service or brand, this will be the end of the presentation. Some of you might want to stick around for 5 minutes as I summarize really quickly the incredible opportunity for those who choose to share this, because it is definitely growing rapidly. And there are a lot of businesses that want this, and many of your friends, virtually everyone knows a handful of business people at least that are gonna, their ears perk up when they see this. This is literally ground floor. I saw this in the middle of May when they launched. There are over 16,000 distributors and customers, open in 192 countries now. And that is a 60-40 ratio of customers to distributors. So 60% of all of our clients are customers, which is impressive for a startup that's based on a network marketing model. That goal to hit 60% customer ratio target was the end of 2018, and we've done it in 4 months. So it's saying the consumer loves the product. They don't care if it's network marketing. It transcends that. The business model is not a deterrent or an enhancer of the efficacy of moving this product into the business community, which is really incredible. Now, why do I believe Asirvia goes a home run? This is not exhaustive, but I'm going to summarize reasons what made me pull the trigger on this and get aggressively involved. The market is millions of businesses need this product. It's a necessity, not a luxury item. This is something that has to be bought. Not necessarily this, but they absolutely must promote. And when you walk up with a better mousetrap, which this clearly is, than many things companies are using, you're going to have their attention. It's inexpensive. Business spend hundreds and thousands a month. This is inexpensive. Product is genius with a clear value proposition, leveraging the most powerful tech in modern life, the phone, which you absolutely must do if you want to get the maximum bang for your marketing buck. There's no barrier to entry. There's low cost to get started and stay in business. If you choose to do this as a business, the only thing you have to do is own the product. That is it. There is 0 qualifications for you to get compensated other than ranking. Now, residual, the entire model is based on recurring revenue. By far the most satisfying form of money you will ever get is recurring revenue. It's like a phone bill. Someone's paying a phone bill and you're getting a little piece of that. That's what this is like. But there are multiple streams of income off this one product, which I'll show you. And it pays daily. I don't know of any other business that pays every day. I know some that pay weekly, which is nice, but daily, this is what builds momentum of why this is growing so fast, because people see success fast. And when you see success, it builds belief, which makes you share it more, which builds belief, and then it just snowballs. And this is why it's kind of viral. People tend to talk about this and share it fast. There is no learning curve here. People see it right now on this call. You intrinsically get it. You get it, right? You know what it does. You could share this with someone tonight easily with 10 people. Just send an email out, they watch a video, invite them to a webinar just like this, and watch what happens. Our conversions are extremely high. We're at the 50 to 70% conversion rate of people who attend our webinars. That's 50 to 70% conversions, not 5 or 10. In other words, it's effective, it works, and it is going to be increasingly viral with this new platform. We were doing those numbers with the old system, which wasn't even half what we just discussed tonight. Now I'm going to cover the pay plan and we'll wrap this up. This is the entire pay plan on one sheet. We are paid 4 ways. First is direct sales commission. Let's say you sold me an 8-pack, $99, you'd get 25% commission. If you sold me 100 units, you'd get 25% commission. Bottom line is 25% of the dollar value. The second way we get paid is direct sales residual. So if I renewed and you sold me the product, and I renewed the next month, you get 10% of that renewal. Plus, if I've told people, you get 5% of that renewal. And what you're not seeing here is another 3 levels down. They just announced on Sunday that they're going to pay down 3 more levels. So you get 2% down the 3rd, 4th, and 5th generation on the renewals alone, just the renewals of the monthly payments. Then the third way we get paid is the exciting way, and that's the daily pay. We have a base pay, which is based on volume. All you have to hit is certain volumes. I'll just draw your attention to the color codes in the middle of the page: purple, green, blue, orange, and darker blue. Let's just look at those. For the first one, the purple, you need $1,000 total volume in your entire team, not just you. So you told a few people and they told 1 or 2, you're done. Now you get to the next level, green, your base pay goes up to $10 a day, then $30 a day, then $100 a day, then $300 a day at the dark blue, to a maximum of $3,000 a day as the current pay plan stands, and that will be increased when someone hits it. But right now it's not an issue because we just got out of the gates 4.5 months ago. So there's a lot of money in it, and on the right is the reason I finally decided to take aggressive action on this business. Is the last way we get paid. It's called generational check match. This is a huge difference. I've never seen this before, where let's say you come across and you found someone who was an absolute superstar. You just found one person and they just loved this thing and they just went crazy building it and started making big money. But that's the only person you found. All you have to do is get to associate once. Just get there. Get a total of 1,000 volume in your entire team, however many people that is, and you will get 25% direct check match of whatever that person you brought on makes for life. So, and that's it. You don't have to do anything else to qualify for that, just that. You will get that 25%. If that person starts making $10,000 a month, you're getting $2,500 a month for doing nothing. Literally, you just have to own the product. I've never seen that before. There's nothing as fair as this. And for those builders, it'll pay you down 5 generations of check match, 10% in your second generation, which you might have 15, 20 people in your second generation, like I do, well, more than that. And then, manager, 4th generation, 5th generation. If you have 5 generations deep, you can have hundreds of people in that generation that you're getting 5% check match. So that's the entire pay plan, and I'm summarized 2 other things before we part, because these are important. If you're inspired by this and you go, I know dozens of business people who would love this, and you say, get out of my way or show me how to build this fast, there's money on the table in terms of bonuses. They call it the Go-Getters bonus. And new affiliates who reach the very first rank in their first 30 days, which is only $1,000, which is 10 people buying an 8-pack, or you find 3 and they find a couple each, you get a $500 bonus on top of your commissions. If you hit senior associate in the first 2 months, you get a $1,000 bonus on top of the first bonus. And the leader within the first 90 days, you get a $1,500 bonus plus the first 1,000 that you hit and the 500. So you get all the bonuses as you hit them. That's better than what we had. I hit these ranks. I didn't get these bonuses. So it's better now than when I saw it, is what I'm sharing with you. Total of $3,000 for newbies within the first 90 days, and people are already doing it. And lastly, this was just announced, got me really excited because I will get access to this, is they just announced a car bonus, which is any Audi in any color available at the dealer you're looking at. And they have 3 tiers. The ranks, this is going to start November 1st. There'll be 3 tiers of the ranks. First rank will get $500 a month. Second rank up will get $1,000, and then the highest rank will get $1,500 a month towards a car. So pretty darn exciting. And last but not least, we have a very simple system we run here in our group. We call it the Go-Getters group. We have a private Facebook page. You can join all the resources. I have a resource training site I built. There's no charge for that. Videos, articles, everything you need to build. You download the Fast Start Guide, make a list, send out a video to 20 people you know, and invite them to a webinar just like this and watch what happens. It will grow. It is growing steadily every day. And I encourage you to spend the time necessary to get clear on whether you just want to be a customer or you want to take advantage of the affiliate program and learn how to become an independent representative to get compensated forever on this. And I would just lastly say that the URL you use to access this webinar is a live link. And every Tuesday and Thursday, I will do a webinar at 1 p.m. and 9 p.m. Eastern Time on Tuesday, and 1 p.m. and 9 p.m. Eastern Time on Thursday. So we 2 on each of those days, plus a team call on Wednesdays at 9 p.m. for anyone in the business. There is so much news that I didn't even cover because this is an introductory webinar. There's so much going on, tools to help us promote using the smartphone and leveraging this technology, that this thing is on the rise of spiking. So anyone who sees it might want to act fast. So get with the person who invited you, and I look forward to helping you and hopefully meeting you in person at some point. That would be a pleasure. Thanks for your time, and I look forward to meeting you, everyone. Cheers.